Hello everyone, this is Mukundan Raghavan. In previous video, we have seen what is PowerShell and where to find PowerShell in our system. And today we are going to start with a very basic command. At the same time, we are going to see how the naming convention looks like in PowerShell. Let's start with basic command. Go to your PowerShell. First of all, you get into any CLI. The first command you will be looking for is help. You will get the detailed description about your Windows PowerShell, about its help system. You can see lot of information here. However, we are going to take the exact command, which is get-help. Even though you type the help directly, it will be taking that, which is called alias. However, we will try to see how the commands looks like. Take the exact command get-help. We will try to understand more from here. If you feel like you need to come out from the documentation, press Ctrl and C. You will come to the actual terminal. Then type CLS, which is to clear the screen. Now we will try to type the command get help. It's not case sensitive when you type it, but when you press tab, it will just convert this command into get-help, where the word's first letter will be the caps. Now before getting into this command, we will try to understand how the command looks like here. Any PowerShell command will have two main parts. The first one will be the verb and second one will be the noun, which means that the first one will be the action and second one will be the object or reference that you are going to do that. For example, here, help is the object which can be considered as a noun, and get is the verb where you are going to do that action. You are going to get the help from the PowerShell. Just click enter, you will be having the different command here. Hereafter, you can see any PowerShell command. The first one will be the verb and second one will be the noun. Now again, we will clear the screen by typing the CLS. Now let's start with a basic command called get command. Sometimes you may not be knowing what command you actually need. In that case, you might be getting the command from the PowerShell itself. For example, get command. Then you may or may not be knowing which command you are looking for, but at least you know what is the scenario you are looking for. Imagine I want to look for file operations, or let's say file related commands. In that case, obviously you know the file is the noun or object that you are going to work. For that, you will be just typing hyphen and then noun, because you are going to look for the second part of all the commands which consist file. Just type file and enter. Here you can see you have collected a different command. The command name is out file and second command is unblock file. In that both commands, you can see file is the noun part, whereas out and unblock are verb part or action part. The same way you can search with verb also. For example, I want to see all the commands which has the verb as get. In that case, I will be just typing get. You might have lot of commands here, but all the commands that you are seeing in the screen will have the verb as get. Now we have seen how to get the command. Now let's see, you want to get the help for the specific command. For that, again, just type get help. And then rather than getting help for the general level, you will be looking for the help only for the specific command. Imagine you want to know more about get command, then type the same thing. But here you are not typing the get command as the actual command. You are giving this get command as the name to search in the get help. Now at this point of level, get help is the commandlet, hyphen name is the parameter, and the get command is the argument. Now click enter. You will be seeing the different options. For get command, what is the name and what is the syntax for that, and what are the different aliases. You might remember in the starting we just typed the help, still it was able to give the get help description. Why? Because their help is the alias. Sometimes you don't want to type a much command, so there you can create the alias. Here you can see for get command, GCM is the alias. The same command, what we typed earlier, you can just replace get help with the GCM. Still, it will give the same output. Why? Because now we are getting the command, get command. Okay, now let's go to the online. Now you know some basic command, or you got some script from some of your team member. It has some command. You want to read it, but you are not so much comfortable to read those in PowerShell itself. You want to read in, let's say, browser. In that case, you will just type get help. Even you can type the help also, does not matter here. Now type get command. And this is the, basically you are telling I want to get the help document for the get command. In that reason, I'm just typing one more argument or parameter -online. It will automatically open the browser and it will show the get command documentation. Here you can see what are the different inputs you can pass it. -verb, this will be the argument or parameter you can send it. Then there are a lot of other things. You can just check the total description. Right? So now again coming back to PowerShell. I think we have opened one more thing. Just go to the previous PowerShell. Again, we will type help. The same thing, get command and -online. So it will do the same thing. So that means that even you don't need to type the entire command. Okay, now we have seen the basic commands. Let's revisit one more time. Basically, in PowerShell, we have all the commands or commandlets will be having two parts. The first one will be the verb, which will be the action. For example, install, get, file, or let's say something like that. Second part will be the noun. Noun will be the object or area that you are going to work. It can be the file system, it can be any certificates, it can be anything. But it will be the noun. You can get the help for both scenarios. You can get the get command for anything that if you want to get it. For example, if you want the verb, you will mention -verb. If you want the noun, you will mention the -noun. And we have seen aliases also there for every command. Maybe some commands may not be there, but you can use the aliases to have the shorthand notations. And we have seen help documents can be opened through online also, so that you can see the detailed command from the online itself. So this is all about this video, and always be a rainbow in others' cloud.